What a night it was at Adelaide Oval. Port Adelaide bounced back in emphatic fashion, dismantling Richmond by a whopping 72 points in a dominant performance. After suffering their worst loss in 13 years last week, the Power came out with a vengeance, and it was clear from the opening siren that they meant business. Captain Connor Rizzi was simply phenomenal, racking up 39 disposals and slotting 2 goals, leading his side to a 21.14, that is 140, to 9.14, that is 68, victory. It was a stark contrast from last week's horror show against Collingwood. Rizzi and veteran Travis Boak set the tone early, with Port slamming home 3 goals in the first 10 minutes, leaving the young Tigers shell-shocked. Speaking of Boak, this was a milestone match like no other. Playing his 393rd game, he officially became Port Adelaide's all-time games record holder, surpassing the legendary Russell Ebert. And what a way to celebrate! He finished with 28 disposals, proving yet again why he's been such a crucial part of this team for so long. But it wasn't just the stars who shone. Sam Powell-Pepper was electric, kicking 3 goals, including an absolute stunner from the boundary in the second quarter that had the crowd roaring. Mitch Georgiadis led the goal scorers with 4, while Willie Rioli also chipped in with 3. It was a complete team effort, with Jasper Goyne, that is 32 disposals, 2 goals, Jackson Mead, that is 30 touches, and Ollie Wines, that is 33 disposals, all putting in strong performances. For Richmond, it was a brutal reality check. After shocking Carlton in round 1, they were completely outclassed in every aspect of the game. Their young forward line struggled, though second gamer Harry Armstrong provided a bright spot with 2 goals. Midfielder Jacob Hopper battled hard with 24 disposals, but it was nowhere near enough to stem the tide. Port's intensity was through the roof. By quarter time, they led 6.6 to 1.3. And by halftime, the game was effectively over, with the Power up by 65 points. Even when Richmond tried to show some fight in the third quarter, closing the gap slightly, Port Adelaide responded emphatically to push the margin out to 81 points at the final break. They never took their foot off the gas, finishing strong to complete the statement win. However, it wasn't all smooth sailing for Port. There was an early injury blow as recruit Jack Lukosius was subbed out with a knee issue. Given the already existing injury concerns at the club, including Todd Marshall and Brandon Zirk-Thatcher, it's a setback Ken Hinckley could have done without. For Richmond, coach Adam Yze was left frustrated, admitting his side was beaten in every department. Their ball movement was sluggish, their defense overwhelmed, and their midfield simply couldn't match Port's relentless pressure. While development remains the focus this season, performances like this will be tough for Tigers fans to stomach. In the end, this was Port Adelaide at their devastating best. After a nightmare start to the season, they have well and truly responded. With Rouse leading from the front, and Boak continuing to etch his name in club history, this team has sent a warning to the rest of the competition. If they bring this level of intensity every week, they'll be a force to be reckoned with in 2025. Stay subscribed for more videos.